Welcome to Add the Tone and Air. I'm Connor Cunningham.
And I'm Eris Vasirovic. Here's what's trending.
Before we get ready for the last 2 months of the school year, Cole Sanders went around the school to give a recap on how students and staff spent their time over spring break.
What'd you do over spring break?
I finished my health credit.
That's so sick. Oh my god, that's cool. That's so crazy.
So cool.
You don't gotta do it again. No more health. No more health. No more health. Yeah! PJ Mingus, what'd you do over spring break?
I mainly just bought and flipped vegetables.
That's sick. What kind of vegetables, yo?
Broccoli, especially, there's a large margin for profit on those. The asparagus is where it comes through. You can flip those for like 50 a pound.
I rock with asparagus, yo. Asparagus? You still selling?
On the low.
On the low. All right, I got you. Hey, some asparagus after school.
Okay, so yo, I went to Australia, right?
You went to Australia?
Yes, and I met with Gordon Ramsay himself.
I had a ball, man. I went to Australia.
You went to Australia?
Yeah.
Dude, did you meet Gordon Ramsay?
Yeah, actually.
That's facts! He's not actually Australian?
Well, I saw him.
You saw him, he was there.
That all sounded like so much fun.
Speaking of fun, the students in the Health Science Academy dominated during the state-hosted competition.
Let's hear from some of the students who won state championships and earned a trip to the national competition this summer.
So in the health science pathway, students start in the pathway, usually they're freshman or sophomore year. They take a class called medical terminology and they learn 350 medical terms over the course of the semester. And then their second semester they get to take emergency procedures, which they really like. So they get to do a lot more hands-on skills. They get to learn CPR, which is a big part of that course. And then their sophomore year, they take principles of health science, and they learn a lot about theory, nursing theory, medical theory. They learn a lot about medical law and ethics. And then their junior year, they get to take anatomy and physiology. And then senior year, they take acute care basic skills.
In the health science pathway, I'm in the acute care basic skills class right now. So most of the time it's taking notes, and then we'll come into the lab and do check-offs. Check-offs are one-on-one with yourself and Miss Goodwin, and she will watch you do check-offs, like bed making, blood pressure, things like that.
Congratulations to all those that participated for their hard work.
In other classes, students have had to say goodbye to one of their teachers.
Here's Ms. Taylor and some of her students explaining how they feel going forward.
I am now going to be a project manager at a local construction company. So I'm going to manage construction projects instead of students. I got my teaching license in 1999. I've moved, so I took a couple years off, but pretty much since it's been 22 years. I am going to miss the students the most. The students are so much fun. Never dull, never a dull moment.
Miss Taylor was going to be my extended essay for my IB diploma. She was going to be my sponsor. So she really helped me figure out a question to ask for that, and help me through the process of kind of thinking about writing my essay and stuff like that.
She's done a very good job at teaching different perspectives that you might not have looked at before. Yeah, pretty reasonable teacher. When there was bunch of unreasonable deadlines, she's like, yeah, okay, we can change that.
We'll miss you, Miss Taylor.
Now into the hallway headlines for this week's announcements.
We're in the hallway.
And here are the headlines.
The spring issue of the Ariel is now available online at www.arielnews.net, and physical copies will be available soon.
Today after school, there will be a girls and boys tennis game versus Mercy and DeSales at Mercy at 4, an incoming freshman scheduling at 5, our baseball team versus Seneca at home at 5, and lastly, a varsity and junior varsity softball game versus Kavarna at home at 6:30.
Tomorrow after school, there will be a National Ocean Science Bowl at 2:30, our boys tennis team against Trinity at 4, our track team at Wagner at 4:30, and finally, our softball team at Mail at 6.
Then Saturday, our track team at Mail at 10, our girls tennis team versus Assumption at 10, our varsity and junior varsity girls lacrosse team versus Mail at home at 10 and 11:15. Our baseball team versus North Bullitt and Fairdale at North Bullitt at 11 and 1:30, and then our boys lacrosse team at the DeSales Colt Cup tournament.
The junior ring ceremony will be April 28th at 9. All juniors are welcome to participate. Students may bring their own rings or receive a free 3D printed class ring courtesy of the Engineering Academy.
Junior prom will be held on the same day. Tickets are on sale now through April 21st on My School Books for $40 each. Please check your Google Classroom for additional guidelines, appeals, and forms.
That's it for the headlines.
And we'll see you in the hallway.
That's all for this episode of Ask On Air. I'm Harris Basirovic.
And I'm Connor Cunningham.
Rock on, Ravens.